I got a bad feeling about this one. Is it guaranteed to fail? Probably not. I remember back in May 2019 when the first Sonic the Hedgehog trailer dropped and it gave us that horrifying CGI model that could barely even qualify for Sonic. But the situation improved when Paramount announced that they were delaying the film's release to redesign the character. 6 months later, we are given a new design. Not only did it look better, it was also far more expressive, and dare I say, it saved the movie for me. I remember when I first watched Sonic in the theater with my friend. It was around the time the COVID-19 pandemic was taking hold and theaters were slowly shutting down. Now, I remember enjoying the experience quite a lot, and it was the last movie I saw for about 16 months, in the theater at least. And then a couple months before the second movie came out, I rewatched the first movie. Nowadays, I think it's a pretty average family film, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was a decent improvement. But then, just recently, a new trailer dropped for a movie based on Minecraft of all games. It's normal to have curiosity for what a movie based on Minecraft would be like, but if you were to tell me it would actually be a live action film with a bunch of CGI and horrifying models for the mobs, I would laugh my butt off at that stupid joke. But the crazy thing is, it's not a joke. That's exactly what the Minecraft movie is going to be. I've known about the existence of a Minecraft movie being in development for a while, and I wasn't really sure how it would work or what the story would be. Maybe it would be something along the lines of, say, Minecraft Story Mode. But then I hear that it was going to be a live action film. Really? Minecraft in live action? How do you do that? I mean, taking the movie seriously. Like, it sounds like something a fan would make, not a movie being made by an actual Hollywood studio, but it is being worked on by a real studio, Warner Brothers. Like, that sure is strange. Why would a Minecraft movie not be animated? I didn't exactly think about that at the time I watched Tetris, which is a biopic about how the video game Tetris was licensed for release in the US. But the thought did occur to me that if the Minecraft movie was going to be live action, maybe it would be a biopic like Tetris. I mean, there's a documentary called Minecraft: The Story of Mojang, which I haven't seen, but a biopic on top of that? Sure. Not sure if I would exactly watch it. It would depend on my mood, but I liked Tetris, so maybe I'd like this one. But those hopes were shattered at the beginning of 2024 when I hear a casting announcement. They cast Jack Black as Steve. Yeah, Steve, the default skin that pretty much anybody playing Minecraft for the first time would be using. Now, that just sounds like an even bigger joke. Why would you cast Jack Black as Steve? He does not sound like someone who would be fit to play the character. Not just because he's a big guy, but because Steve is such a generic character with no personality that can be pretty much played by anybody at all. Yet they get an A-lister. This has to be stunt casting. On that topic, how funny. This year, the Garfield movie, Chris Pratt plays Garfield. What compelled people to think he would be suitable? Chris Pratt is one of the most generic voices I have ever heard. And that's why his performance as Emmett in the Lego movie worked so well. He was playing a generic character, most fit for a generic voice. Chris Pratt is obviously more of a physical actor than a voice actor, and it shows if you've seen any of the animated films he takes part in. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is another example. All Pratt did was use his normal voice and put a slight Brooklyn accent in there. But I think he fit better there than with Garfield, although I haven't seen the Garfield movie yet, though I don't really have plans to, considering the negative reception it got. All I really know is that Pratt just used his normal voice for Garfield. He doesn't even try to imitate Garfield.
And that's how I adopted John.
I bring up the Super Mario Bros. Movie because it also stars Jack Black, who plays Bowser. 2 years in a row, how did an actor from the Super Mario Bros. Movie playing an iconic role get cast into an even more unfitting, iconic role. Chris Pratt as Garfield, Jack Black as Steve. Was that on purpose, or were they just planning on the stunt casting to begin with? But then about a month and a half before the first teaser dropped, we get these reference sheets. One is for character art. It depicts a creeper, a bee, and a pink sheep. These are some strange looking designs here. I guess they were going for what you would get if Minecraft had more realistic graphics. But that sheep just looks terrifying. Like, this is what happens when you adapt something into what should be an animated movie and you make it live action. You get horrifying looking CGI abominations like this. And why a pink sheep? Is this supposed to be in reference to Pink Sheep, which used to be a thing on YouTube? Kinda laying on that one. The other reference sheet is for photography, depicting Jack Black wearing a sky blue shirt and jeans, holding a blocky stone pickaxe. He's supposed to be Steve? I mean, just look at the two. Do they look anything alike? They don't even try. He doesn't look like Steve. He still just looks like Jack Black. He's got the clothes, but he's still Jack Black. Wow, I didn't realize how accurate I was in comparing this to the Garfield movie. I mean, with Garfield, Chris Pratt doesn't even try to sound like Garfield. In Minecraft, they don't even try to make Jack Black look like Steve. In both of those instances, the film industry is hitting an all-time low if they're allowing crap like this to slip through unchecked. Oh yeah, and the reference sheet for Steve also has a little bio, which I guess is also supposed to outline the plot. Steve, played by Jack Black, has been resident in the overworld for long enough that he crafted a blocky life for himself and made a best friend, his pet wolf, Dennis. But then the evil Malgosha captured him. Now his freedom lies in the hands of 4 fresh visitors to his world. Who the heck is Malgosha? I tried looking it up on the Minecraft Wiki to find out more information, but I couldn't find a thing. I don't really touch Minecraft that much anymore, so I'm just going to assume it's something they made up for the movie. And seriously? That's what we have for a plot to this movie? It's all about Steve trying to rescue some pet wolf? And these 4 fresh visitors to the world, I guess it's supposed to be in reference to the fact that Minecraft is an online multiplayer game that you play with friends across the globe? This movie just doesn't have my interest with the outline like that. Then on Wednesday, September 4th, the first teaser dropped and the impressions just got worse. We're putting 4 live actors into a world made entirely of blocks, just to further prove that the whole movie should have just been animated. Like, this looks like a joke. Like a video a professional YouTuber made rather than a big budget movie made by an actual studio.
What the hell?
That first line in the trailer just says it all. This is what 10 years of planning a Minecraft movie has given us. It looks so jarring seeing these live actors in a blocky world. It's especially true when you put them next to this horrifying pink sheep. Seriously, why'd they make this sheep pink? And this llama, is this what would have happened if Kuzco never became human again, living the rest of his life as a llama, mating with another llama? And they go down the line for generations till one day a birth defect makes this blocky product of the devil? Or am I just overthinking it? Either way, no film delays for a redesign can fix this. And then to complete a crappy trailer, we got a generic title. A title done in such a fashion that we've probably gotten sick of by this point. The film is called A Minecraft Movie. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It is a movie based on Minecraft. Is it a good movie? So far, I don't really have a good first impression. It's going to take some really strong writing in order to make up for all these glaring issues. It's not going to help that it's disgusting to look at, though. So, overall, I just don't see any good reason to watch this movie. It looks like it was doomed from the start, set to be a critical failure. Yeah, I don't have hope. It's probably because it's another case of a video game adaptation that should have been animated has gotten the live-action treatment. In a way, it's sort of comparable to the Sonic movies. Actually, no, not even close. It's not even close to comparable. In spite of the medium, the Sonic movies still managed to be competent in many areas, such as the story, the visual effects, etc. And also, it allowed you to separate them from the games if you felt was necessary. It had its own identity. Minecraft the movie, I just don't see it being very well separated from the game at all. It would be a lot to ask for to make a movie based on a sandbox game with no story or stone-written objective and not mess it up. With a live-action CGI combo, it just doesn't do it for me. But one good thing to note, Netflix is working on a series based on the game, an animated series. So, if I'm ever interested when it comes out, I'll just check it out. But the Minecraft movie, no, I'm not gonna bother. I refuse.